And welcome back to another video on the Wrestle Debate and to another edition of Raw Hour 10. We've got all of the fallout from the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre testing positive to coronavirus and Raw Legends Night, so let's get straight into it. We kicked off with Triple H, nice to see you Hunter, before he was interrupted by Randy Orton, who wants the WWE title handed to him. Randy challenged his mentor to a match. Triple H punched him, they started arguing, and that was the end of the segment. Very weird, I don't know if they had a reason to argue. It was just very strange, but we'll see where this goes later in the show, I suppose. But anyway, next up we got Charlotte versus Lacey Evans. Charlotte started strong and took down Evans with some chop before Ric Flair came out. It's not Legends Night, mate. Charlotte went for the figure of four, but then hit the natural selection, but Rick put Lacey's foot on the ropes for some strange reason, and then Rick helped Lacey win, and they were dating afterwards. This was incredibly strange. I thought last week was just like a mistake. Now they're like properly going at it, the two of them, and also it's not Raw Legends Night anymore. 4 out of 10. I think that's my lowest ever grade. Honestly, it deserves it. Up on Raw, Jeff Hardy was taking on Jackson Ryker. Elias came out and was on commentary before distracting Hardy, allowing Ryker to get the win quickly, but then we moved into Jeff Hardy versus Elias. Elias started off strong before the two traded fists. Elias told Ryker not to interrupt, so he didn't. Hardy hit the twist of fate and the Swanton Bomb for the win. 5 out of 10. We thought this story ended about 5 months ago. Never mind. Anyway, we moved straight on to Sheamus and Keith Lee versus Miz and Morrison that was set up a few minutes before. Sheamus and Morrison started strong before Lee was tagged in. Lee threw Morrison at the corner and hit a splash. He then tossed Miz outside before taking down Morrison, and Sheamus tagged in for the bro kick to get the win. And then after the advertising break, suddenly the two of them were fighting. I mean, I don't think they fell out unless I missed something. Lee tossed Sheamus into the barricade. Sheamus worked on damaging Lee's left arm. Sheamus got near full before Lee managed to hit the Spirit Bomb. I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. I mean, it was fine. It was just incredibly strange. I was then talking about pizza with the Lucha House Party right before we got Xavier Woods versus T-Bar. Woods was out alone after Kofi's injury, and basically he got dominated by some goober from Retribution. Yes, that's what the most successful tag team possibly in WWE history is doing at the moment, getting squashed by Retribution. Quality, 5 out of 10. Bobby Lashley and Riddle were then just in an unannounced title fight. Lashley jumped Riddle before the match began. Riddle managed to send Lashley into the ring post and hit the floating bro outside. Lashley dodged the flying Fash, however, and managed to lock in the Hurt Lock for a comfortable win. I'm glad we did all of that fake finishing last week for this just title match. 6 out of 10. And when we thought Riddle was out, he's then just got into a match with MVP, and it was going back and forth before Lashley mauled Riddle in the ring, and then he got beaten down. This was incredibly strange. I'll stick to the 6 out of 10 though, just because I'm kind. Jesus Christ, this show. Adam Pearce then made AJ Styles v Drew Gulak. I mean, you're number one contender for the Universal title, but you keep on making those matches, mate. Gulak started off with a drop kick before he sent off the rope. Omos spooked him. AJ brought him back into the ring and got the phenomenal forearm. So Gulak's not in the Royal Rumble. 5.5 out of 10. This was bloody pointless. We then got Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus Mandy and Dana once again. Baszler started us off against Rose, and she went straight in for the arm right on top. Rose eventually got a tag in, but Shayna and Jax just destroyed her once again. The former champs both took out the woman in the opposite corner before Baszler hit locked in a carry through to clutch. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10, not because I enjoyed seeing this match again, but because the right people actually bloody won, and it was fairly a squash match. So yeah. Then we got Randy Orton v Triple H on a random episode of Raw in January in 2021. Triple H got a punch in right away before Orton left, but then returned to the ring to unload on the game. Triple H sent Orton into the barricades, and Randy's cheek was busted open, Triple H walked to the ring and started with a very familiar weapon. The ring lights turned pink and Alexa Bliss was suddenly there. Alexa shot flames out and blinded Randy, and that was the show. Okay, I suppose. Overall, Raw this week gets a 5 out of 10. Honestly, this was just the worst Raw in a long time, and that says a lot considering how bad Raw has been recently. Yeah, this was just absolutely shocking. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Remember to follow me on Twitter, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, and subscribe to my channel on the screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.